Hi everyone, it's Ren here. Hope you're doing well, guys. As you can see, I'm not in my typical room. This is an apartment in Milan, and my brother is currently away from the apartment. I'm probably going to join him later for maybe a drink or two. I was feeling a bit kind of introverted, and I wanted to bit of time by myself. It's been the first time since Thursday that I've had time for myself, so it feels pretty good, although the trip has been going well so far. It's the first time that we visit Milan together. It's the first time that we visit Milan, full stop. It's quite a practical trip for us because, we are currently based in Marseille in the south of France, and Milan is actually not too far away, and we were able to book a bus actually and an Airbnb for relatively cheap, and so here we are. We're gonna spend our next full day in Milan tomorrow, and then we'll be going back to France on Tuesday. And it's been going well, but I wanted to also tackle this topic of how INFJs struggle to be in the present moment, and how that could be related to, paradoxically, difficulties with projecting oneself into the future, aiming for new beginnings. Because this is not necessarily something that seems obvious at first sight. You might think that someone who's struggling to be in the present moment because they're too much in the future, for example, are already projecting themselves into the future, and they're following this plan, and it's because they're following this plan that they struggle to be in the present moment, because they're always directed towards the goal. But the thing is, I'm finding that at the moment, it is precisely my difficulty with not being in the present moment enough, including in this trip. It's a trip I'm enjoying very much, but I still think I could be enjoying it more if I could manage to be in the present moment. And paradoxically, is because I keep thinking about the future, and because this future is uncertain, that I think it contributes to worrying me, and leading to some kind of existential anxiety, regarding where I'm going to live, regarding what kind of work I'm going to do, regarding, my marital situation, given what happened recently. All these variables, they're located in the future, and I'm in Milan with my brother, we're having fun. I should really be enjoying this moment, and it could be really rejuvenating also, in terms of giving me the energy that's enough to kind of get the energy to start something new with my life afterwards. It could be one of those experiences, and yet I find that because I'm constantly thinking about the future, what's going to be happening in August, my accommodation, what's going to be happening in September with work, what's going to happen with that, always thinking about the future constantly. It would be perhaps good if there was some level of certainty about this future, but there's so much about it that is uncertain that it ends up draining my energy more than giving me energy. Whereas I think if I were in the present moment, and if I were just enjoying my time in Milan, maybe in a way it would be more energizing than this futuring that ends up being kind of focused on uncertainty. And so in the end, not only does it prevent me from fully enjoying the present moment, but it also ends up preventing me to an extent from gathering the necessary energy to project myself into the future so as to make it certain. So it's a bit of a vicious circle, I think, that I'm in. And I just wanted to share this and to extrapolate from this to try to see with you guys if maybe you relate it to an extent, with this idea that it's not necessarily a result of being future oriented that you can project yourself into the future practically. Sometimes projecting oneself into the future, seeing the future for its uncertainty, can be difficult to deal with, both in the present and in the end in the future, because if you want to work towards the future, you always obviously have to start from the present. And so yeah, there are definitely times when I wish I could learn, I could manage, I could succeed in being more in the present moment, enjoying it more, because I think it could be a great source of increased resilience. It's just hard, and that's the way it is. And I was just curious if you guys related to that, to this kind of weird and complex relationship between being future oriented and the present moment, and having proper, pragmatic, concrete plans for the future to achieve, to realize. But I'm going to stop here. And in any case, as you can see, I'm kind of like handling my camera with my hand, so it's probably not super pleasant, and I have a few things to do before I join my brother. So yeah, it's been lovely to talk to you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I probably will be seeing you on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week when I'm back home, and I'll have much more time then to make videos. Alright, see you soon guys. Take care.